It's going to be an interesting next. It's going to be an interesting next month and a half.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But again, on the other side too, there's 9 teams that are trying to get better. So like, if you're one of the teams getting better, everyone else is also getting better. So you got to out better them.
Yeah, yeah. If everybody's in the same boat, it's going to be a little bit tougher. You need some of these teams to fall off here.
Right.
It's hard to beat. Hard to beat 7 teams. It's a lot.
Let's talk about the first team they have to beat. And again, this is big. Just like we talked last week about the Cardinals. This is in divisions. They count almost like twice, right? They almost count as 2 games. If you win, they lose. And the Reds are one of those teams where, we talked about in the offseason that they're very similar to the Pirates, very high variance, but they have a lot of talent. If there's a team that could really just rise in this division and probably take it, it's probably the Reds. They haven't done that. They've done pretty much as everyone else in this division is doing, right? They're just kind of there. Obviously, a lot of talk about Elly De La Cruz. That guy is just so talented. He's really putting things together this year. But, we look at him as an entire team. They have a lot of warts too. And as it stands right now, they are not in third place like the Pirates. They're below. But, as we talked, like this is the team that this Pirates team has to be. If they're going to stay afloat, they're going to do something like this is a good opportunity. Like this is how you stay afloat, but also knock down some of those people that you need to be better than come to the trade deadline. So it's a big series for, again, as we keep talking, like for a June 17th series.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big series for both teams, right? I mean, that both teams are going into the series at 34 and 37. So it's a 3-game series. Somebody's got to win it. One of these teams is going to be in a better spot than the other team when the series is over. So, like you mentioned, it's these games are really important because when you win, they lose, which changes those standings an entire game. Yeah, this Reds team at the beginning of the year, I thought they were like the biggest variance team in the division. Like I was like, if these guys all click, they can be pretty good. But if they don't, I think they can be pretty bad. And right now, some of them are clicking, some of them aren't, and it's putting them in the situation that they're in right now, where they're just kind of in the middle of the pack. Heimer Candelario's having a really good season. He's been heating up as of late. Elly De La Cruz is, gosh, he's just so electric. Just somebody who can take over a game. He hasn't been playing as well like the last month or so. Like he started off the season really, really good, but he's still having a really strong season. 36 stolen bases. Like if he's getting on base, he's trying to take second. So that'll be a big thing to watch this series. Is just you got to keep him off the base paths, because we saw that. I think it was yesterday's game. It was either yesterday or Saturday's game, but he basically was scoring runs just all by himself, like getting on base, stealing, wild pitch, going around to score. Like it was just all him, right? So you got to keep Elly De La Cruz off the base paths. I think if you can do that, you can help limit the damage that this offense creates, because the rest of them are struggling a little bit. Spencer Steer started off strong. He's struggling a little bit as of late. Friedel not looking all that great lately. It's basically De La Cruz, Heimer Candelario. Those are the guys contributing a lot right now. Pitching wise, they run into Carson Spiers tonight against. I mean, so if there's a pitching matchup that you love, it's Paul Skenes versus Carson Spiers, right?
And by love, it's because you're a Pirates fan and not a fan of just baseball pitching.
Yeah, you love that pitching matchup.
Yes.
Yeah, love that pitching matchup. Lodolo and Falter going in game 2, and then Hunter Greene against Mitch Keller in game 3. And Hunter Greene's kind of had a little bit of been a little bit of a resurgence. He's finally, I mean, it's crazy. He's only 24 years old, Hunter Greene. I feel like he's been around a lot longer than that. The stuff's still incredible. And then Nick Lodolo, when healthy, is pitching really, really well this year as well. So it's going to be a good series. I think, I mean, we've got Skenes and Keller going. They've got Lodolo and Greene going.
Hey.
And we've got Falter going too.
There's still Bailey Falter.
There's still Bailey Falter. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this series. Hopefully they can minimize Ellie. I think that's gonna be the key to the series is just can you minimize Ellie De La Cruz making an impact? Because I think if he's not impacting games directly, the Reds are having issues.
So with that said, the Pirates catching situation has been very dim this year, especially throwing out base runners. So welcome back, Jason Delay. That's all I want to say. I am correct. Like you said, like that is going to be a big thing. Minimizing the damage that Ellie De La Cruz provides for this Reds is going to be huge. And again, a lot of the damage that he provides is he has power. He has 12 home runs. This is going to be in Cincinnati. You can hit balls pretty deep there, Jim. So pretty well. So when he's not hitting home runs, he's getting singles. How do you eliminate those from becoming doubles and triples? So, if Jason Delay, I hope, is the guy getting the bulk of the starts going forward. I don't know, but damn it, Jim. It better not be Yasmani Grandal anymore. Jason Delay is a good, competent, actual catcher. This team
Good
behind the
is
plate.
okay, good
Okay,
is doing a
behind the
lot
plate,
of
I'm
work
talking.
there. Yeah.
That is a lot of work in general, yes. Though again, my catcher had 3 RBIs yesterday. But no,
Oh,
I'm
he had a
talking about
great game.
behind the plate.
Great game.
Defensively, he's a good, competent defensive catcher. Where Yasmani Grandal isn't that anymore, right? And Henry Davis has actually been pretty decent. We talk about, but he also isn't throwing out base runners too much this year. So like this is a good time to maybe get Jason Delay back. Maybe he can help limit that. I don't know. But we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm
But
done with Grandal.
yes.
Like
I'm
right
done
now,
too.
Jason Delay's my starting catcher for the time being until Bart and or Davis comes back,
Yes.
and even Davis hasn't looked great. So yeah, I think they really need Joey Bart back. Who would have thought we'd be saying in spring training when Joey Bart was a San Francisco Giant, we'd be sitting here on June 17th and go, God, we need Joey Bart back on this team.
Yeah. Well, not me.
Yeah.